What is ChatGPT? How it works? Is it perfect enough?
About this model and to everyone, not just your algorithms. It has a very brain feedback. It's a system that can be used for this domain.
This is the place where it is
Hello and very welcome to Artificial Universes channel. We want to talk about the revolutionary product that caused the world to focus on artificial intelligence. The revolutionary product of OpenAI company, ChatGPT. It's designed to generate coherent and contextually relevant responses, mimicking the conversational style of a human being. Just imagine having a virtual conversation partner who can respond to your queries, discuss various topics, and even tell jokes. Imagine you're going through a tough time mentally and there is no one around to cause you any harm, but there is someone who can lend you a helping hand. It sounds interesting that you always have an assistant that can read and write or think instead of you and make everything much easier as what it is. But how ChatGPT do all of these things? We always say ChatGPT is one of the revolutionary product that based on AI. Okay, AI. How it works. This is the most important thing. For understanding that how ChatGPT works, we have to go a little bit deep into the artificial intelligence. So let's get on the screen. These are 5 items of subcategories of artificial intelligence: machine learning, natural language processing or NLP, deep learning, neural networks, and expert systems. But ChatGPT is certainly using natural language processing and machine learning technologies. So what is NLP? NLP is not a new technology. In fact, it has been around since the 1950s. In 1950, computers were developed and Turing test was performed to determine the intelligence of computer. In 1960, NLP was rule-based, developed by linguists to determine how computers should process language. And in 1990, became more statistical. Data-driven NLP became mainstream. And today, NLP used in real-world applications like chatbots, cybersecurity, search engine, and etc. In simple words, NLP needs to break down sentences into smaller and more understandable structures to recognize them. Afterwards, it combines these smaller parts and forms sentences that provide us with answers. To clarify, ChatGPT actually predicts and writes individual letters in sequence, gradually constructing a coherent sentences. Actually, NLP make structures with significant details, and with these structures can understand and read and write human language. So, if we want to talk about the example of structuring textual content, we can say one of the things is segmentation. It is splitting the sentences with commas or full stops. Second is splitting the word of the sentences. This is called tokenizing. And then we can split the words that are not really necessary and do not add any meaning to our sentences. Something like stop words. Another thing is remove prefixes and suffixes and show that the words are the same. This is stemming. Next one is identifying the mood, gender, and to be verb in the words. This is called lemmatization. And the last one is speech tagging. When you split the word, give them a tag that show their type of word. And for each item, I put an example that you can just read and find out how definitely is it working. So with this structuring, ChatGPT can recognize what are you talking about and what is your request. Another technology that used by ChatGPT is machine learning. Have you ever wondered how a chatbot can know so much and respond quickly? The answer to this question is machine learning. Machine learning history starts in 1943 with the first mathematic model of neural network. This is the simplest answer to how a machine learning works. While learning about machine can be challenging, it requires ample data, information, and knowledge with a clear and accessible outcome. To put it simply, if we want a machine to answer our question effectively, we must provide it with a set of interconnected questions along with their accurate answers. This approach allows the machine to learn and develop the ability to generate or predict suitable responses. All of these training will happen in training agent, and this agent is built and developed by AI developer. So the AI developer programmed the training agent. But what is happening in this agent? In this agent, the machine generates a sequence of patterns that illustrate the steps taken from the initial input to the final output. To put it simply, these patterns portray a pathway that reveals how we arrived at the answer based on past questions. By following the same pathway, the machine can anticipate and predict the answer to your future questions. So, according to what has been said, one of the most crucial aspects of training an artificial intelligence machine is data. Without considering the necessary hardware for artificial intelligence, data can be deemed as one of the most expensive and challenging components required for machine learning. You have to consider that ChatGPT is not too smart. Actually, it is a chatbot with a vast amount of data, information, and knowledge. Imagine that all of the book, articles, or even the whole internet is within ChatGPT. Indeed, these descriptions capture only a portion of how ChatGPT operates, but it offers a broad understanding of its functionality in general. And I hope that helps you. Thank you all for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you in next video.